Hi everyone, welcome to Keto with Lee, your low-carb lifestyle channel. Now today's recipe is an air fryer episode called Buttermilk fried chicken. Doesn't that sound good? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna teach you how to make buttermilk, and you can use that for anything like salad dressings, excuse me, salad dressings, or to dip your meats, to coat them and fry them. Now you can also do this recipe on your stovetop or in your oven, not just the air fryer. For those of you who are new to my channel, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, I have opened up an online store to help support the channel as well. I've created motivational merchandise. So go ahead and take a look. Let me know what you think as well. teespring.com/stores/Sonia Lee. I put the link in the description as well. Also, if you're new to my channel, please visit www.ketowithlee.us for written recipes as well as their macros and a free PDF of the recipe. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so let's make our buttermilk. In here we have our heavy whipping cream. If you could find just heavy cream, use that. And in here we have organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. That's that little brown piece you see in there. So we're gonna dump that in there and we're gonna give it a little mix and we're gonna let them get to know each other. I like to mess around and say that, but they do need to get acclimated in there and, become roomies. So it has to thicken is what we're looking for. So I'm gonna set that aside while we go ahead and get the chicken ready. So in a separate bowl, we are going to add the seasoning for everything. So we have the parsley and basil. And then we are going to add our pink Himalayan salt, my favorite, and the black pepper. If you feel like you need more salt on the chicken itself, feel free to do so. Now this is the sugar-free maple syrup. I use the brand, Carries. It has the lowest amount of carbs that I've been able to find in my local grocery store. And here's spicy brown mustard. You can also use regular yellow mustard as well. Now this one does not have any carbs, so it's okay to use. Now once you get it in there, now we're going to give it a good stir so that it's well combined. That's it. And you can always add something else if you'd like. I like to play around my recipes and add my favorite stuff. So here are the chicken cutlets. I just took the breasts, I cut the fat off, and I sliced them lengthwise in half. So now let's check on our buttermilk. It should be ready. And see how thick it is? That's what we wanted. And you mix it just so it doesn't get clumpy in there. But look at that. Amazing. This is great for when you're making homemade dressings as well. I'll put a link in the description for that. So now we combine everything together and mix it good. Mix it good. See how awesome that looks? Now we're gonna pour the buttermilk mixture right over the chicken. Now this is a great recipe to make ahead of time, which is what I did. I went ahead and did this the night before I actually made the chicken so that it can marinate in that seasoning. And you want to make sure to coat every single piece of chicken, and then I put it in an airtight container and refrigerated it overnight. Please remember to visit my website at www.ketowithlee for the written recipes. Now for the breading. So in this bowl we have our almond flour. To it, we're gonna add cayenne pepper. If you can't take the heat or you need more heat, add more, or don't use the cayenne at all. Give it a good stir. I'm trying to get the lumps out. I usually use my little thingamajiggy to do that, but I went ahead and just clumped them out. All right, now we're gonna dip, excuse me, 1 piece of chicken at a time into the flour mixture. So you're gonna put it in. You can do this with your hands as well. It just gets really messy. I like to make sure it's all covered, and then voila. Let me show you what it looks like. There we go. So you see how it's all coated, and then you repeat the process. All right, now that we've covered all of the chicken, as you see here, we're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna come and dip it again in the flour mixture. See you soon. And there you have it. Now we're ready for the air fryer. So as you can see, I lined my air fryer. I always like to line it with the parchment paper. And I put just 2 pieces in there just to see how long it's gonna take to crisp up. See that? So I'm gonna do it at 400 degrees. I'm just turning it so you can see it better. And I'm gonna put it for 15 minutes. See you back soon. So now, you see that? Let's see if I can move this sucker back. See that? Okay, so now we're gonna turn it. Still needs to crisp up. So let's do another 15 minutes at 400. We'll be back. There we go.